the comments, the remarks that were made by both Antonio and Nigel. It is also for advisors like me, it is easier and safer to be working in a highly regulated market, and this is not the result of the last license tender. It's been like that for several years now. I think we're entering the 20th year since the market was regulated in Italy. But the point is that also for advisors, when you are dealing with the likes of these gentlemen here, big groups that are active on multiple regulated markets, life is easier because they are willing to play by the book, and we are the ones that support their playing by the book. Whereas when it comes to the so-called illegal operators, I would rather call them, from a technical viewpoint, the unlicensed operators. Unlicensed in the country where they fish. That is a different picture. It's still an ongoing issue. There was, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, there was a study was presented officially on the mapping of the phenomenon of illegal gambling in Italy. It's, if memory assists, we're talking about something that is worth 22 billion euros. So we're talking big money here. And that does not change if you cross the borders and you go to the UK or other regulated markets. So the problem is there. How can we tackle that problem? Yesterday I was here and I was attending another panel where a colleague of Nigel, Abby, was discussing this with the MGA and also some other representatives, also someone from Montaigne, etc. And they were focusing on what can the industry do about illegal gambling. There is no short answer. I personally think that one thing, and this is something that I keep saying and saying in the hope that someone finally will just check if this is just crazy thinking or this is something that is actually deliverable. I would do just two simple things. One, pooling all the operators, all the licensed operators, pooling a chip to orchestrate a commonly organized communication campaign to let the consumers, you were talking, Nigel, about consumer protection, let the consumer know that if you are gambling on an unlicensed site, you yourself are committing a crime. This is something that many consumers do not know. And I'm not saying that if you get caught, you end up in prison. That's not the point. The point is it disincentivizing the gambling on unlicensed sites. So I wonder why this simple information, very clear, very straightforward, could not just be the object of a common communication campaign, communication/education campaign. The second thing I would do, I would ask my regulator, ADN, not just to ask these guys to put a nice little logo on any type of communication they do to confirm that they hold a license. I would ask my regulator to step in, to weigh in, and to take part in that campaign and join their licensees in the communication/education message. These two simple things haven't happened so far, and I keep wondering why.
Well,